Hello friends, I am a Dr. Gunshin, PG here, Department of Botany, Sri Siddheshwar Mahavidyalaya, Mazalgaon. Welcome to this lecture. In the last lecture, we have seen the types of biodiversity, and today we are going to discuss about very interesting and very important topic: biodiversity hotspot in the world. Biodiversity means the variety of life found on the earth is called biodiversity, and biologically rich areas around the world that have lost at least 70% of their original habitat is called as hotspot of biodiversity. A biodiversity hotspot is a biogeographic area notable for sustaining significant levels of biological diversity and which is threatened by destructive activities. Biodiversity hotspots are home to unique flora and fauna, most of which are endemic to the particular environment. These regions have been identified as some of the world's most important ecosystems. The biodiversity hotspot concept first appeared in an article written by the British biologist Norman Mears in 1988. Norman Mears, along with other researchers, edited an article on the hotspot Earth, biologically rich and extremely dangerous territory in the 1990s. If a region is to be recognized as a biodiversity hotspot, two criteria must be followed. So, let's see what are the criteria to qualify as a biodiversity hotspot. Firstly, 1500 or more of the vascular plant species found in the territory must be endemic. Vascular plants are critical to the sustainability of the ecosystem since they allow the circulation of water, photosynthetic products, and minerals. And secondly, the territory must have lost 70% or more of its original habitat. This situation translates to the loss of some of the region's living species. Only 36 territories around the world meet these requirements, and they are home to nearly 60% of the world's flora and fauna. Some hotspots are much richer than others in terms of their number of endemic. Five key factors have been taken into consideration, and those biodiversity hotspots that tops the list with respect to these five factors are considered as hottest hotspots. Endemic plants, endemic vertebrates, endemic plants or area ratio, endemic vertebrates or area ratio, and primary vegetation as percent of original extent. These hotspots support the region's geography and rich biodiversity due to local flora and fauna, and also demonstrate exceptional scientific interest. It is an important ecosystem in the world and is home to endemic species. By 2020, there are currently 36 biodiversity hotspots in the world. Region-wise count is North America 5, South America 5, Europe 1, Africa 8, Asia 11, Oceania 6, and name and locations are given in details here. So, why is there a difference in biodiversity hotspot? Conservation International was a pioneer in defining and promoting the concept of hotspots. In 1989, just 1 year after scientist Norman Mears wrote the paper that introduced the hotspot concept, Conservation International adopted the idea of protecting these incredible places as the guiding principle of our investment. For nearly 2 decades thereafter, hotspots were the blueprint for our work. Today, our mission has expanded beyond the protection of hotspots. We recognize that it is not enough to protect spaces and places. For humanity to survive and thrive, the protection of nature must be a fundamental part of every human society. The hotspot remain important in our work for two important reasons. First, biodiversity underpins all life on Earth. Without species, there would be no air to breathe, no food to eat, no water to drink. There would be no human society at all. And as the places on the earth where the most biodiversity is under the most threat, hotspots are critical to human survival. The map of hotspots overlaps extraordinarily well with the map of the natural places that most benefit people. That's because hotspots are among the richest and most important ecosystems in the world, and they are home to many vulnerable populations who are directly dependent on nature to survive. By one estimate, despite comprising 2.4% of Earth's land surface, forest, wetlands, and other ecosystems in hotspot account for 35% of the ecosystem services that vulnerable human populations depend on. Our biodiversity hotspot regions are blessed with a variety of exceptional plant species and habitat, but facing endemism and serious habitat loss. Hence, it is our duty to protect and conserve the endemic species and their habitat. We can conserve biodiversity in two ways. First is in situ and second is ex situ. In situ conservation involves in the maintenance of biodiversity rich area in its natural form, whereas in ex situ conservation the endangered species are kept in a specially protected area which is separated from its natural habitat regions. So, in today's lecture, we have studied biodiversity hotspot in the world. I hope understand. Thank you.